Hello everybody. This is Latricia Spagna and I am hanging out in the backyard with the Waltons litter, most of whom are literally clustered around my feet. This is the first time they have been let loose in the back. Usually they're in that little kennel over there. So this is the first time they have had full run of the back patio area. They're not sure how they feel about it. This one simply will not get down. He is in my lap, will not stop crying at all. Not sure he likes it at all. This is Jim Bob. They are almost 7 weeks old. There he is. They will be 7 weeks old on Tuesday. Today is Sunday. And the others at least will stay down and roam around and enjoy each other's company. But Jim Bob is not feeling it. He was crying so loud, I felt sorry for him and just picked him up. So he is in my lap. But this is us. There are 6 in the litter in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Mr. in my lap, that's 6. They are the Waltons litter. So all of them have names. For the characters in the Waltons, that was one of my favorite shows when I was little, so I figured I would use those names for the babies. Then I don't have to keep trying to think of new names all the time. And they are literally roaming all around, just hanging out in the yard. What is the matter, Jim Bob? How are you going to cry when you're in my lap? They are just sniffing. Walking around, sniffing, looking, exploring, figuring out what is going on. Ben is way over there. He's pretty adventurous. I still put the puppy pads out because I don't want to find poop all over the yard. I'm trying to teach them to go in certain places. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Ben is way over there. He is not the least bit concerned with me being way over here. He will venture out. The others are staying pretty close to me. You can see my feet in the video, and they are literally underfoot right there. And Jim Bob just doesn't want to get down at all. And then there's Ben, way over there. He does not care. He is not afraid at all. He is probably my most adventurous pup. He is the one that pounces and plays and wrestles. So Ben's family, get ready because he's got energy to burn. Let's see if I can put Jim Bob down. Maybe he will relax. They are almost 7 weeks old and they are growing, oh my gosh, by leaps and bounds. They have a full set of teeth now. Everybody has teeth. Everyone is done with mommy's milk. They are on dog food. 100% dog food, while I will give them some sweet potatoes or yams just to keep them from getting constipated as they go from mommy's milk to the dog food. But for the most part, they're over it. They like the yams, so they'll still eat them. They still want them, but they don't have to have them anymore. What's the matter, precious? Still crying, Jim Bob? You can't be in my lap the entire video. This is Jim Bob, you guys. Jim Bob does not have a forever family yet. And he is definitely a lap dog. So if you're looking for a Lhasa Apso male who wants to stay close, he's not a put me in the backyard kind of dog. He's definitely a house dog, lap dog. If you're looking for one like that, Jim Bob might just be the one for you. He is crying because I put him down. I have spoiled Jim Bob. This is Ben. Hi, Ben. Ben's like, leave me alone. I don't want to be in your video. Very, very active. He is also the only one of my pups who is golden. Everybody else, if we kind of pull back, we can see the color. Everybody else is much, much darker. And then there's Ben. He stands out big time. Very active, very rambunctious. Ben has a forever home already, guys, so you can't have Ben. I'm sorry. He is spoken for. So we did Jim Bob, we did Ben. Let's do Mary Ellen. This is Mary Ellen. She is one of the smaller pups. She's not necessarily small. She's just, my God, her brothers are humongous. There's one right next to her. That's Jason. And when you see them side by side, you can see that she is much smaller. That's Mary Ellen over there. Come here, Mary Ellen. Don't you try and go under my fence. I'm not chasing you all over that yard. That's a big yard over there. This is Mary Ellen, guys. Mary Ellen also has a forever home already. She wants to lick my fingers. I don't know why. I haven't been eating anything, but apparently she's in love with me. So this is Mary Ellen right here. She has on the pink collar. It's kind of hard to see with all that Lhasa fur, but she's a cutie pie. She'll be going home next week as well. Jim Bob just won't leave me alone. What the matter, lovey-dovey? What the matter? You're okay. We did Jim Bob, we did Mary Ellen, we did Ben. This is Erin. Erin, like Ben, come here, precious. Erin, like Ben, has very distinct coloring. Turn you this way, I can see you a little better. Too much light? That's better. There's Erin. Erin has a lot of reddish in her brown. There's quite a bit of brown in the litter, but not reddish brown. See that? She's the only one, other than Ben, who has any reddish or gold. These are my primarily light dogs. She's pretty chill. She's not running around, she's not barking, she's not crying, she's not wrestling. And this is pretty much her personality. She's laid back, she's relaxed. She's just kind of glad to be outside. It is beautiful out here, about 85. Not hot, but definitely warm. So this is Erin right here. Hi, precious. She's getting bigger too. She's got a full set of teeth. Everyone has had their vaccinations and deworming through 6 weeks. They'll get another dose at 8 weeks. Let's check in with the rest of the pack, shall we? What did you find? Gimme. Stop picking up stuff off the floor. We don't know what dirty stuff that is. There. All right. Who is this? This is Jason right here. Jason is just hanging out too. He's one of my bigger pups as well. And he's just exploring, just kind of roaming around, seeing what's where, following me apparently. As I walk backward, he walks forward. He stops when I stop. Apparently, I am the leader of this pack. They go where I go. Hi, Jason. Jason has a new family. Say hi to your new family, Jason. They'll be here to get you next weekend. Yes. That's Jason. He has on the orange collar. That's how I keep them apart. I already did you, Jim Bob. Let's see. We have a straggler over here. What's up with my straggler? John Boy. John Boy, along with Jim Bob, they're the only two that do not have a forever home yet. This is John Boy. He's a little bit reddish. Not as much as Erin. Certainly not as light as Ben. But he has more reddish in his face than the others. Will y'all move? I'm trying to see John Boy. Thank you. This is John Boy back here, chewing on the toy. Hi, Jim Bob. So Jim Bob does not have a forever home. This one that I'm petting right here. Mr. Underfoot, Mr. I love you, Mr. Pick Me Up, please. And John Boy, who is a lot more self-sufficient. He is totally willing to entertain himself. He doesn't need to be in my hip pocket like Jim Bob does. And he's kind of curious about the water. All of them have seen my Disney litter, which is a little bit older. They're about 3 weeks older than this litter, playing in the water. So I figured today we would introduce the Waltons litter to the water and see whether or not they like it. Usually when I put them in the first time, they just jump right back out. So we'll start with John Boy and see how he does. Well, he didn't panic or freak out, and now he's drinking all the water. Okay, cool. Let's see who else might want to go in. Hey, Erin, would you like to test the water? Would you like to test the water? Let's see how Erin feels about being in the water. Erin thinks it's a giant glass of water. Everybody thinks it's a giant glass of water. Well, no one's scared. That's the good news. All right, Jim Bob. Let's try you. How are you doing? All right, John Boy's had enough. He's trying to get out now. Jim Bob is cool. He's staying in. Well, they're all staying in. John Boy is still in for now. Erin is still in for now. Let's see if Jason wants to stay in the water. Jason is figuring it out. Not sure how he feels about it. Come on, Ben. Join the party. Let's put Ben in the water. And Mary Ellen, would you like to go swimming? Let's try you. Jason was the first to get out, which is hilarious because he was one of the last to get in. Not your cup of tea, love? Not your cup of tea? No? Not John Boy's cup of tea either. He's out. Honestly, I'm surprised they stayed in this long. When I put the Disney litter in, everybody jumped immediately out. But these are cool. They're chill. So Erin has decided she's going to hang out in the water. Ben is hanging out in the water. Jim Bob is hanging out in the water. Mary Ellen, yep, Mary Ellen is hanging out. So these four like the water. Mary Ellen, Ben, Jim Bob, and Erin like being in the pool. The other ones aren't so sure how they feel about it. But these are okay. And it's low enough, they can get out if they want to. I put them in, but they can jump out. Jason jumped out. These are getting ready to jump out. There they go. There they go. Come on, Erin. Erin jumped out. And then there's Ben. Ben is always the bravest in my bunch. He's like, where'd everybody go? I thought we were taking a swim. Well, we were, but apparently you're the only one still swimming. Everyone else is finished. Yeah, they're all still finished. They're like, I've had enough. Oh, he's done. Everybody's out. Okay, so they're hanging out in the backyard with me. We've had our 6-week shots. We've had our 6-week deworming. We're 100% on dog food, dry. I don't like canned dog food. It always seems to draw ants and give that dogs the runs. So we're not doing that. This one over here has decided he's going to be the Lone Ranger. That's John Boy. John Boy is hanging out over there by himself. Jim Bob is still crying for me. Ben has decided to hang out under my chair. So has Mary Ellen. Who's that? Oh, no, this is Mary Ellen. Who is that hanging out under my chair? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing? What's the matter? You gonna cry now? Still crying, Jim Bob? Erin's cool. She's staying close though. She's not crying. That's Jim Bob crying. But she's not venturing far either. Erin is staying close. Mary Ellen is staying close. Jim Bob is having a fit. What's the matter, papas? Who's that hiding behind Jim Bob? Who's that hiding back here? Jason? Is that you? Let me see. Yep, that's Jason's collar. Jason is hiding right under my chair. I have to remember not to rock in my chair because there's always somebody under it. And then back there, that's John Boy. John Boy is pretty solitary. He can take company or leave it. He'll join the pack and snuggle up, and other times he'll just kind of scooch farther away and do his own thing. So if you're looking for a dog, a male, Lhasa, who is more independent, who's not necessarily going to be all that needy, won't necessarily be underfoot, constantly needing attention, then you might want to consider John Boy. That's John Boy right there. He's pretty self-sufficient. So John Boy is available and Jim Bob is available. Everybody else, I'm sorry, is taken. Ben is just deciding he likes the water. You back over here? Ben is pretty self-sufficient. He's taken. He's not going to be a lap dog, I don't think. Erin is taken. She has a new family, huh? Hi, baby. Jim Bob needs a new family. Oh, I know. Such sadness. Such sadness. And over here, still hiding under my chair, even though I'm not even in the chair anymore, Mary Ellen. So, Mary Ellen is pretty keep to yourself too. She's not in my pocket, in my lap, and she's not all up under the other dogs either. She'll kind of find her own way. She enjoys her own company. She's pretty quiet, laid back. I wouldn't say she's a lap dog, but she's probably going to be a good girl. She doesn't test limits too much. And this is them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing? 6. 6 altogether. 4 boys, 2 girls. 4 will be going home next weekend. 2 still need a forever home. So, and there's Ben way over there. Ben's family, man, get ready. I suggest you child-proof your house for Ben, because he wants to get into everything. And he will go off on his own and explore. So if you don't have baby gates or puppy gates, you're going to have to set limits and do a lot of house proofing, puppy proofing, and chewing. Now that they have new teeth, man, we chew and chew and chew. This is Mary Ellen, and she is a chewer. So for Mary Ellen's family, know that she likes to chew, right? There's a reason I have these toys out here. Hard toys, hard ropes, things that are tough, things that are sturdy. Sometimes I see toys in the puppy store and I'm like, whose dog is that for? Don't get anything soft plastic or anything that is easily shredded, because their teeth are really sharp, guys. Check them out. They were jumping all over my legs and I got scratches all over the place. So if, scratch, 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 scratch. And their teeth are sharp too. So if you buy puppy toys that are not sharp, things that are not sturdy, their little sharp teeth and their little sharp claws will just tear it up. And then you have a choking hazard. So whatever you get, it needs to be really hard and solid. Even the plastic balls that I get, they're really, really hard. So they won't chew them through. They won't bite them into pieces and then try to eat them and choke. Oh, Jim Bob, for real? For real? Still crying, my love? Yes, still crying. And sitting right underfoot. Yep, he's definitely a lap dog. Ben's not a lap dog. He's just nosy and wants to know why Jim Bob is making all this noise over here. All right, guys, now that we have checked in with the new family, I'm going to go sit back in my comfy chair and watch over my children. You guys take care. God bless. Have a good afternoon. Waltons litter out, guys. Bye.